It's not that easy being green.
Jack Oppel, building greener and smarter.
Bill Nilsson, working harder.
Jack, Jack Oppel, to let everybody know, is the owner of the Bartley family of homes, and I want to talk today about green. Everybody's building green or talking about it, but you guys were like 7 or 8 years in front of the whole industry. Tell us about a HERS rating. I know the public's starting to see this more and more, but you know more about it than anybody I know.
The HERS rating means Home Energy Rating System.
Okay.
It is very similar to, say, like a gas mileage sticker you see on new cars. It is a method by which you can compare homes, one home against the other, rather than trying to learn the details about Energy Star, environments for living, leads. There's several different programs, but what it all boils down to is how do I compare house A against house B? And the Home Energy Rating System will do that.
So this is just miles per gallon for the house.
You got it.
All right.
Very simply, a home built to today's existing energy code would score a 100.
Okay.
It uses 100% of the energy that a home built to today's energy code would use. Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The Home Energy Rating System gives you a relative score to that for any given home. The way they do that, Bill, is the inspectors are the raters. They're certified raters that will look at a home's orientation to the sun, look at the number of windows, look at the insulation package, the air conditioning efficiency, several factors like that. They put it into a computer program and it gives them a HERS score. For instance, most of the houses that we're building right now would score in the 60s and in the 50s. We've had some down into the 40s. Uses 40% of the energy of a typical home.
Well, and a lot of the builders that I visit with my clients, I'm starting to see people brag about scores in the 70s. So that really gives me an idea where you stand in relation to everybody. So when we're talking about radiant barrier, roof decking, and cellulose insulation, wrapping the houses, I mean, all of that stuff is just pulling my HERS or house mile per gallon down.
Yeah, all those different things you mentioned, the full encapsulation foam, or a good high quality cellulose insulation package, or other insulation materials for that matter, they all contribute to the home's efficiency. What really matters to the homeowner is how do all these components come together, and does it save me any money each month? And that's what the HERS will tell us.
So you know, when we're talking about total cost of ownership on a property, you know, you might have whatever $2,500 house payment, but if your energy bill is $500 instead of $200, you know, which house costs you less?
That's a good way to look at it.
Perfect. In the next segment, I want to talk more about you know, your custom product and you're built on your own lot, but does anybody have to ask you to do this? Is this something that you put in every house, or do we have to pay extra for it?
What we have found is we made a commitment to having our homes perform at a very high level when it comes to energy efficiency. We made that commitment several years ago, and we include those factors which makes the house very efficient in every home we build. Now, people still have the options to add things to their home that would bring the HERS even lower. We have a house that we're working on right now in the Flower Mound area. We anticipate their HERS score, the target is to be down into the 30s. So in other words, that house will use less than 1/3 of the energy of a home that was simply built to code.
Well, Jack, we're both independent business owners, so you know, I think one thing that we can end this segment with is you truly did build that.
We had, sure, a good strong hand in it, Bill. I think you built your business too.
All right.
It's not that easy being green. Having to spend each day the color of the leaves.